This is going to be a quick look at the Amazon Basics wire shelving. This is the 5-shelf heavy-duty unit. It's 72 inches tall, metal wire shelving, 14 inches deep, and 36 inches wide. It's also sold in a 4-shelf version that's a little bit smaller. That's 60 inches tall. This one's 72 inches tall. So it's a pretty basic wire mesh shelf, all firmly welded, nice and strong. Each shelf here is good for up to 350 pounds of downward pressure. Entire shelf unit is good for 1,750 pounds of downward pressure. It's a tall shelf, so it includes a mount against the wall, so it doesn't tip outward. You'll want to restrain it somehow. The basic parts of it is you have the mesh shelf here, again 36 wide by 14 deep. Then you have these metal poles. You get 8 halves, and they screw together at a seam, which is really hard to see, but the seam is in the middle, and the 2 pieces screw together. You have 4 adjustable feet like this, and they screw up or down depending on what's appropriate for your leveling situation. Then you have these little pieces here, and this is an extra one, includes 2 extras. And what these do is, it's a little piece of plastic like this with a notch on one side and a tab on the other. It says top. And you basically put one piece here, then you put the other one. They're exactly the same. There's no different from one side to the other. And you put them together, and you could see it's slightly thicker at the bottom than at the top. And the shelving is also slightly thicker at the bottom or wider at the bottom than at the top. So the shelving, what it does is you just pop it out of the way. This piece goes here. This locks onto these little notches here, and the shelving slides down on it, and it goes down, and then it won't go past that point. And you could, hit it with a mallet or something like that just to get it really firmly down. But at this point, it's nice and firm, and you want to go around all the shelves and just push it down. This one won't go down as far, so I may have to hit it with a mallet, or once I put some weight on here, it won't really make any difference. So the shelving is stable. No real complaints with it. It has a little bit of wobble, but that's how all wire metal shelving is. If you want a heavy duty shelving, you want to get like an angle bracket or an L bracket metal shelving, and that would bring the price, instead of being about $65 for this shelf, the L bracket shelving would be about $150, but then your load would go from 1,750 pounds to something like 4,000 pounds. It's a lot stronger, that shelving. It's also better for attaching. If you want to attach multiple ones of these, you would get the L bracket, called the double-sided L bracket shelving, and they have a heavy-duty one of that as well. That gets really tough. This one's good for household goods or garage-type stuff. So downsides, it's a little bit unstable. There is some wobble here. You want to attach it to the wall using some sort of anchor. It includes some anchors. And then past that, it's a pretty good shelving. It comes in different heights and different widths depending on what you need, and different shelving amounts. Comes in chrome, which I have here, also black. So yeah, that is the basic situation with the Amazon Basics wire shelving. If you like it or you don't like it, please leave a comment and we'll discuss.